I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
All right, then.
Is it Louis Santos? Oh.
Aha. If you can. Don't say sharp,
وصادف
Proper aces. Close your eye.
Let's go.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you?
Long time no see.
And you. You're...
Right. Now that you all know each other's names? Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brylehaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts father's efforts to shame, eh?
Oh, so glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But
actually, there's something we'd like you to...
Where?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively...
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed...
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy. One I would see repaid in full. Then, surely...
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Louise.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Louise had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Joannis Cygnus.
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you... I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but...
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Louise lives, it doesn't...
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to...
What?
I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since...
Pardon me, young man. You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course.
Thank you. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is...
The curse is impossible to break?
Did I miss a funeral? I've never...
What do we...
The only way left is to take down...
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic...
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually...
For now, he told us to wait until the race is...
Then we'll have to do...
I'm poop... Well, I must say I'm impressed.
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped...
Apologies. 'Tis hardly a combination worthy of a diva. And...
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, man.
Well, no point getting reckless now. By the way, what have you been doing?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. And then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any... A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacular. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence when they told me I was to be demoted.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. But ever since that accident, I suppose you and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. And the way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new it'll take time, no doubt. But I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts.
So?
Damn it! It'll be all right.
All right, then. What now?
really.
Sure.
Good night.
Yeah.
Oh, good. What's the matter?
Can't sleep?
Well, that is right. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula, even if he suspected us. He'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rel. You know, I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister, and you personally saved me from danger back there. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely... That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? What's it like? The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in no faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that how inspiring. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach we Nydia. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise. Or not. No, do forgive me. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to that you should always have the freedom. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can... I'll make sure everyone hears that in my song.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, prepare to hear the races next. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only... I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. In first place, the undisputed winner, and the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have...
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll find...
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do... The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress, Joanna! Valiant human slayer! Yet...
Right! Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that.
Oi! Crier man! Where's the windbag? The one what acted up.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladell.
So it really was all talk then? The disgrace to the Rousson, hiding his in...
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running.
A pagan islander? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, no.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. That's the bell! Thank you for waiting, late. First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a...
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over. So
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't...
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce... Recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to tell us more. Please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress.
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is up. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relic... It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them. Please deliver them to their rightful place. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune.
What a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Alterbury will begin the festivities for the autumnal month. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day, and this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Ford, to celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a... Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my...
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder.
that candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What new low?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones.
But in our case, we won't even know.
Either way, we're bound for Alterbury. It's further east.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you.
Looks like our first job's come in. These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line.
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival? Good on ya!
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden that he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but come. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has played. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserved.
What do you mean, a finale?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated?
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodios.
Dracodios. The Draco...
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saint's Day.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try...
You certainly are attached to them.
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all.
So be it then. You may act.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Proved. May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
All right.
All right, then.
Grazie. Oh, really?
Well met, eh? You are.
Then...
I'm just
Hey, listen.
incredulous.
Hey, mister. Excuse me. Hey, listen. Huh? Huh? Okay, so... Hey, listen.
All right, then. Let's go.
Young man, what's this? Yeah? Thank you kindly.
Let's not.
Oh? What?
Wonderful.
Yes, hello. Dismissed.
Wonderful.
Got a minute?
Young man! Young man!
Now what am I to do?
And I wind up here.
Why is this happening? What's going on?
Look at that.
Now what am I
How
to do?
did I wind up here?
Well met, eh?
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn it.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now.
Why don't we team up?
What? Really? The enemy of my enemy?
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our cult.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics.
Per favor.
But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often...
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't... That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics, if you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing, with powers like that.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans are...
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you...
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is
the Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the dragon god sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is... Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We don't intend to...
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my... It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart...
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tension.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first.
Then let's ballywell conquer this in... Ha ha ha! Don't...
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just...
Shut up.
Del. You still don't trust...
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of... Look, the whole Gladel mess, you really think that...
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know...
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing...
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his runner all to myself. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot? You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right! Nearest, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the...
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wilder.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them.
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pet. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather. We're running short.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody...
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun.
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They probably still suspect.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladel.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
met, eh?
All right, then.
Let's go.
Oi! Oh, hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
No.
Hang on. That's the one from... Wonderful.
Now, where was I?
Would you look at this? Now then. I've been waiting.
What now?
Do make yourself at home. What would you care to know? This right here. All right? Please. What would you care to know?
What now?
Oh. You'll come again.
All right, then. All right, then. Let's head there right away.
What are you pining?
Wonderful. Proper aces.
Beg pardon?
Amazing.
Ready to depart?
Yeah.
Verga Island is this spot right here.
This place here.
Oh.
Ha-ha! Tally-ho then!
Tis actually moved.
Was it ever in doubt?
Verga Island, eh?
Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special...
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've...
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah. Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre.
Ugh, give it a rep.
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your... The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the champ...
Is he all right? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the...
That's the same lad who exposed that lady.
But Verga Island's infamous people. Treacherous! So how will this shake out?
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Verga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
You're speaking?
seriously.
What's this?
Let's check.
Hey! Even so. Got it? Got it.
What now? All right then.
Let's go. Oh, jeez. Understood.
The truth is,
Oh, jeez. Understood.
the truth is, then true. The fight is on. There. Here we go. Then
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect lurking below the surface in the black and fathomless deep. But the party, safe inside their gauntlet runner, relaxes.
Quite.
Got it. All right then.
C'ho solo una giornata libera, però va bene, cioè. Sì, magari vendranno moltine, una roba così, sto a posto. Poi ci sono anche da solo, uscito, sto facendo un giretto a sé, pienissimo di gente per fortuna. Comunque con Bacqua i negozi esplodono, cioè esplodono proprio. C'hanno tipo con le boutique di roba vintage, che ormai ho fatto la Lacoste, una polo Lacoste è 10 euro. Oggi stavo vedendo i negozi, c'hanno tipo il giacchetto della polo da storia, mi compra 20 euro, ma sono nuovi. Cioè li vedi tipo prima. E poi ormai c'hanno tutti questi negozi di Easy, vecchio roba così, accademi tutto, più che altro. Poi ci sono anche da solo. Comunque con Bacqua i negozi esplodono. Cioè esplodono proprio. C'hanno tipo con le boutique di roba vintage. Che ormai ho fatto la Lacoste e una polo di notte per me sono tutti quelli là, i negozi da skate che ho fatto. Una roba troppo figata.
Oh my.
Yeah.
But
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
oh goodness. Sure.
Yes.
Oh.
All right then.
Okay, so... Hey!
Quando penso oggi dico solo ho visto una ragazza stupenda, ovviamente biondi occhi azzurri, anche al centro di riposo a salutare i vecchi, cioè, so, perfino con bei barboni strillano, cioè.
All right, then.
Let's go!
All right. Where to?
This... Understood.
The truth is, oh.
Come look at this!
The gauntlet runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular.
Incredible!
Well...
Boy!
That...
Huh?
Enough.
Huh.
Huh?
That is well. I see.
Let's go.
All right.
Here.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
What terrible rain. It will be a storm soon enough.
Let's do it. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster.
Did we hit a rock out there or something?
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest?
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the parapet. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is...
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Ujif is in no position to speak ill of...
What?
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old... Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about? About tomorrow. You're a terrible liar, you know that.
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with him? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glodell was on...
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Still, I had to make sure. See for myself whether Lady Juna is on our...
Come on, you two.
Ah! Look outside! It's a monster!
What's happening?
Our prep. Oh, come on. What is that thing?
The hell are you doing? This is supposed to be you helping those in need, right, Del?
Now! Hurry!
You alright, Del? You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Is that a human?
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah!
Come on, over there! Now's our chance!
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take up... I don't know about you, but I'm not that...
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked! Can we get those giant legs off us?
Face me!
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
To the rear guard! To the vanguard! I'll use what I must. Hellfire!
Now, what's the plan tonight? Pierce!
Right on target! Nice one, Stroll!
I'm all prepared.
We'll team up!
How's this?
Retracted! That should make things a little easier on us.
Observe the enemy.
Looks like they're weak to light. I guess it's our time to shine.
Comrades, lend me your strength. I'll destroy you. How's that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that all?
Now accept your fate. You've destroyed it. Now to the rest.
I shall fight as the
Looks like
noble
we
I
can't brute
am.
force
Give
through
me
this
your
one.
aid!
It's up to you now.
You will taste justice!
I missed! You gotta aim better than that. Someone heal her! Hulkenberg's down! Get her back up! Hulkenberg's down! Someone help her get back in the fight!
Maybe not. We'll do this together.
I'm counting on you!
You hit their weakness! That's
You
your
think
opening,
me no
Captain.
mage? I know something of spells. I'll use this.
My spirit is...
Now, are you prepared? This better hit!
Might is power. Lend me your strength.
Not this.
I won't hold back. Flare!
Come! As the point of a sword!
A blunder. Wizard! Blaze!
I shall... No holding back!
Savior! Light!
Pugilist! I crush you!
To ever greater heights.
Not bad at all.
I shall rise to the occasion.
I continue to grow.
Excellent. I've grown.
Tremble before me! Wonderful!
To greater heights. We overcame it somehow.
believe this!
Either he lied, or he didn't know.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic. And you can do it too.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for... But we'd never have gotten through this without...
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidel.
Don't mention it.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soft.
Hold on, we're sinking!
Bail the water! What? You can't just order us... Oh, this bloody rust...
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
You're right.
Come on!
Sam? What the... Maybe.
Got it.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Ha. Hey!
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still...
What to pick? What now?
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Tutti i gay, compagni.
Let's go. I'll always aim higher. It's time.
All right then. All right then.
Let's go.
All right. All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis has sent an emissary to Verga Island.
As reported by a crier, it's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only... Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a...
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of saints...
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day Festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave...
Oh-ho!
Then...
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Verga Island. Verga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict, as though it knows it is unwelcome. The Gauntlet Runner
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind.
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of
Who's there? Are you from the outside? What's wrong?
I thought I heard...
A voice?
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already...
So, how do we...
Ideally, we'd blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit Let's see. To start with, we could try...
Sounds like a right hassle. How many days would you have us?
Fair point. How long can...
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altibury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better.
Hey, does the...
We...
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some... Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit.
What I give for a snap.
Need you... Voice every little complaint.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could...
What? Really?
Phew. I suppose.
Whoa! It
It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the dragon god.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Could it be a villager?
You must be the...
Priestess!
Hey, Del, let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Behave yourselves. Now, you... He had to steal Dracodios, no doubt. And not content with that, we need hear nothing further.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate.
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess...
Accept your fate.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps?
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can...
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting... Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they were... Well, fancy meeting you here.
What did you do?
Oh, you wound... I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains, the question. But why are you... Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters to Verga Island, so I, naturally, had to follow.
Vabbè, è tutto paese dei balocchi qua. Sono tutto bloccato, calcola.
I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island.
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous. Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what... For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people...
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the...
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Master Adeni.
There are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the... Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume...
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No...
That damned Borden. He's not just after our rent.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Wait. Our captives have done nothing.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they'd... Our livestock are all maddened by disease. Our seas are infested with grotesque horrors. And now, even our field, the dragon god must be appeased, else we shall never survive his... It has been our way since time immemorial.
When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the dragon god that he might ease our woes. It is the...
Everyone calm down. All this...
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home because of your indecision. Because you faltered in your faith to the dragon god, your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice.
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will go.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa.
This will surely appease the dragon god. Priestess Yufa, ourself.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple?
I did a bit of reading on Virga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands...
Not another soul on them? Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important...
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the one... Either way, we'll need a...
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means that...
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair...
And the fair lady's the only...
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going... Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right?
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this. Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Calm down, you am.
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your...
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still... I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get...
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me...
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're a...
Haha, yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing, though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanent.
No, Del. We don't... If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all them.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone, this...
Oh, fine, I get... Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
Count on it.
Cheeky one, aren't you? Just don't get yourself killed. Fine, just get... Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate?
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the...
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come... Of course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or are made up.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Dracodios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for it.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there? They're in the real, or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what need.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of...
Yet I refuse.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized. We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions.
Yeah, that settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Please.
Wait.
Please help. My sister, Yufa.
Pull yourself together, man.
Did he just say Magla?
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No.
What? Are you mad? You just broke...
We cannot leave him to...
I don't understand.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life...
What are you talking about? We already...
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. Because you're my bodyguard.
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance... Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Nearest what's going on.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned.
Right. We'll carry this...
Chief!
I'm still... You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people...
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you...
Two of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with...
You mean...
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the...
My word! Then we need to get...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance. And such monsters do not... But there's something I need to ask you first. Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual?
Please, bring it. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I thought... That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying... Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us.
Well, leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned.
Yes.
Right.
Right. We'll save your sister.
So be it.
What? That is the very...
If they've the strength to overcome the Temple's trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really...
But they're not like us.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They are people just like us. If the race on the main...
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please...
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell.
To be free of the bugs is its own
Wait, weren't you staying in Brilhaven? What kind of rundown...
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has...
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And
all done with
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long...
No. Our job's to get the lance. I assume that...
Well then, let's lay... Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, and while we're in there, we'll also be looking...
The hell we will. I thought we...
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to...
Never simple.
We've got 2 problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positive... And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an...
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline...
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond...
Your pop... You all,
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent...
Yes,
I know. Yet to see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own.
We will see the girl safely home.
It's a strange irony. We came only for the lance.
Oddly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We gotta prep.